night down.
Mhm. Yeah, I even told the folks about the water bowl ritual and last night, and I didn't do it myself because when I got offline, one of Michael's friends came over and we were talking real estate, and
Yes.
me in real estate, and I'm like, my mind is
Yep.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
we did not get that done, but I will do it this evening for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely, because this one is very powerful. So I am in it for this energy right now. And on top of that, today is also Jupiter retrograde. So a lot of stuff coming in.
Nice, nice. It's interesting. A lot of people coming in too. Holy crap!
Yeah, I was. That's what stopped me from real quick. I was talking about the energy coming in, but everybody's coming in. Hello, hello, everyone.
Coming in fast too. Coming in fast and hot.
Yes.
Oh, good morning.
Hello, hello. Grand rising, high rising. Good
Let's
afternoon, good evening, good morning.
exactly depends on where you're from, right? Exactly.
Right?
Well, I gave that again. I did I talked about the water ritual and doing that, but I did tell people you can do it on 2 or 3 days after because the energy is still there. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it was. I didn't do it last night. Again, I got distracted, so I will do it this evening. I'll do it today even, but I'll do it this evening again too, because
Uh-huh.
it's such a releasing exercise, and why not use this energy for that?
Right, 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 right. So what is the explain for the ears?
Oh, you take a large bowl, a bowl with a large surface, and so it doesn't have to be very deep.
Okay.
Or you can take a pan or something. Again, something that has a lot of surface. Pour the water in there, and then once
Mm-hmm.
you pour the water in there, sprinkle a little bit of salt in the water.
Okay.
Some people do other things. Some people add things, but you don't want to do anything that takes away that surface. And so something can't sit on the surface. You see what I'm saying? So make sure it's something that dissolves in.
Okay.
But salt has this everlasting power, as you know, and so salt is good. Anyway, so you take and then you put the bowl in front of you, and you sit there, and you kind of, and this is something kind of what Nostradamus used to do. And when he looked for when he did his quatrains,
Mm-hmm.
he would have the bowl. He would have a bowl, but it was like a bowl on like a pedestal for him, and he could look into it. And after looking into it for a minute or two, he would start seeing things, and he could see things. And so it's also good for people who want to see. They can sometimes use this, but
Mm-hmm.
most importantly, using this and watching it and sending to the water the things that you want in and out of your life, and you just kind of you're putting that in there, and you're thinking about it, and you're visualizing what you want your life to be, what you
Mm-hmm.
want, what the positiveness is, and so forth. And then when
Right.
you get done, after about 3 4 minutes, and it depends on if sometimes it's very cathartic, and so it's sometimes you really want to spend more time doing it because you feel this such release by doing it, so you spend
Mm-hmm.
more time. But once you feel that, once you feel like you've had enough time, then you would take that water outside and dump it into the ground someplace. It cannot be on a tile surface. It needs to go into something like in the dirt or in the rocks or something, so where it's going back to Mother Earth, and you dump it, and it's kind of like that purging and recycling. So it's like giving back again. So that,
Okay.
yeah, it's a
So
very
that
cool experience.
that is actually called scouring.
Is that right?
Yeah. So you can do it. I think I'm saying it correctly. And
Hmm.
I think that some people are saying that. Um, I think that's what that is.
Hmm.
I know that you can do it with a black obsidian mirror.
Uh-huh.
Um, and doing that. But I believe there's, what's her name from one of the tarot readers from YouTube? She does that. And I think
Okay.
that's really, Baba Joe,
Baba
Baba
Jolie.
Jolie. Yeah,
Well,
she
I've always
does
seen
the
her do the
water.
cards. I've never seen her do the thing.
She does the water. She has the
Oh,
bowl
cool.
out. And I was like, wait a minute. I get what you're saying. And I think that is so amazing. I think the more you do it, the more you're connecting um, with the whole uh, aspect of receiving the messages, and also, using your third eye to see, you
Exactly.
know.
And that I think is the key to everything that you're doing. As long and no matter what you're doing it with, if it
Hmm.
works for you and you're connecting to it and you're able
Hmm.
to to feel like something is coming from it. Again,
Mm-hmm.
it's your energy, it's transfer of energy. So if you're transferring energy
Absolutely.
there, but I love the fact, especially with that, because of with the again with the surface, it's amazing. You'll start seeing little vignettes in there. You'll see images, or you'll see people in there, and you'll see
Yeah.
things. And to me, that's like the flame. The flame that I do, and
Yeah.
the flame, and it's like all of a sudden it's the same thing because the flame. I'll start seeing images around the flame, and I'll start seeing vignettes around the flame, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the same thing, and it works well. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so people should try that for the new moon. And again, you can do it today
Yes.
and tomorrow as well. Yesterday wasn't the only day you can do it. You can run 2 and 3 days on each side, which is nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The energy here for the new moon, it sticks around just like the full moon, 7 days.
Hmm.
But this last full moon in the last one right before this one was so powerful. It lasted for 2 weeks. The energy was around for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt I did feel the strength of this new moon, the full moon, this full moon, this last full moon more so than. And I feel the full moons usually, which is good, but this one
Right,
was a
right.
little more chaotic and hectic than I thought it would be. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, what's going on here? It did have an effect on me.
Yeah. This one, this new moon, I mean, I'm feeling the energy already. I mean, it is really, really, really amazing.
Hmm.
On top of that, it feels like, okay, now I want to harness all of this energy. And
Exactly.
this is the time where I'm like super creative. I'm getting so many projects done that was usually taking up the time or me just dragging my feet on them. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it's just now seeing everything um coming together. It's like, okay, bam, it's like I gotta catch up with the universe, with spirit now, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So in a good way,
Exactly.
in a good way, you know. So yeah, hello my loves, everyone that is joining us today on Thursday on the live. Hello, hello. Oh man.
So I'm going to read off what I have for people, so you all know who I missed and who I didn't.
Yes.
um, let's see. I have Sally T, and then I have Nita, and then Angel, and then Valerie, Jojo, Roseflower, Che, Rashimi, Pinky, and Pinky. This is your first time. Welcome in.
Yeah, love.
Bree 66 Marie or more. Star La Bust, Samantha, and Rajini.
Did
Um,
you get? Did you say Shay?
I did
No. Okay.
CHEA, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, yeah. I got Shay.
Okay.
Um, she said she'll pop back in a bit. Would love to be added to the list, please. Yeah, Shay, you are added to the list. Um,
Yeah.
Terry Lopez. I did not add Terry, and we are getting perilously close to the end of the. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Hey,
12.
Miss Angie. JoJo doesn't want a reading.
Okay, no
Angie doesn't
reading for
want a
JoJo.
reading. Mm-mm.
Okay. Not a problem, Jojo. It's okay. I'm not insulted in any way that you don't want a reading. It's okay. I'll just sit
Right?
here in the dark, and they'll find me years from now saying, "Where was Jojo? She didn't want a reading from me."
She didn't want to know. She did. She good. She like, whatever the energy y'all gave me before, I'm good. I don't want to mess nothing up right now.
Well, hopefully, Jojo, you're feeling better today. Hopefully, you're feeling.
Yes.
Hopefully, the COVID's not kicking your butt. Oh, Shawna, by the way, Linda told me last night that you and I were
Yes.
talking about the chakras and we're talking about the feelings, and we're feeling something here and here. And she
Yeah.
and right after that, she got the COVID from
She
JoJo.
got the cooties.
Yeah. So she's like, you guys gave me a warning that it was there. It was like, oh geez. So
Yeah, you was like it was in the back or something, like
and
the
the
tension,
neck or shoulders,
and
right?
then
Something, yeah. And
and then I
yeah.
was like, it's in the throat. Says something is stopping you. I remember that one. Yeah, and look what comes up with it. The cooties.
Yep. So
Uh-huh.
she definitely she laid it at JoJo's fault. So
Yep, she blamed JoJo.
Linda's like,
So
it's her fault.
dang, JoJo.
Your
Can't
mama
catch a
called you out.
break.
Oh Lord have mercy. Let's
Hello,
see.
divinely guided love.
Let's see.
Hello, Pam. Hey, love.
Did I get everybody? Let's see. That's about it. May I have a career rating? Malik.
Jojo said, "Thanks, Mom." Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Well,
all
hopefully,
of y'all
Jojo, you
have a
won't
good
have
one.
that rebound effect because that sometimes COVID it comes back. It doesn't come back, but those effects last. And so every once in a while,
Yeah,
for a day or two, you wind up getting back to this yucky place, and you have no energy. Like holy crap, you know.
right.
The first one kicked my butt. The first one, even it did its number on me, and it was funny because I'm sitting there in my office talking to the young lady, and she's just hacking the storm, and I'm thinking, and she's like, no, 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 don't panic, I don't have it. She said, but I have this bronchial situation, whatever, and I have it every year, and I'm like, okay,
Heifer, you got the cooties, and you
exactly,
about to. You
exactly.
doing all this hacking? You done gave it to me.
Yep, and I flew home, and that's the time when you're flying with the mask and stuff. So I'm flying home, and I'm feeling okay, but I'm like, please, please don't do this to me, please. And then I get home,
Yeah,
and within a day,
yeah, yeah.
bam, and I'm like, damn, that was the worst one. The I forget what it was called, but it was like that one was wicked. The second one
Right.
was just one day of yuckiness.
Well, for us, we had it before it was even said it was COVID,
Oh, is that right?
and and um, we was just Kenny could not, fight it off, and I'm just like, something is weird. What in the world? And so, knowing me, I'm doing sage. I'm getting everything right in the house. I was like, well, this means I need to clean the house. We need to clean the filter, get some new filters, all of this. And so it hit me like a little bit, like for maybe 2 days, and then that was it. And so because I was up and going, I was still working out. I wasn't around a whole bunch of people, even though people was coming to the house, um, with, I'm like, hold on, let's check you at the door, okay? Because I had the business at the house. So I'm like, let me check you at the door. Are you okay? First off, you better let me know. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So after that, Kenny kept getting the mucus part. And I was like, well, let's get some sea moss. And we got some sea moss. Sea moss just took care of that whole ordeal. And then I was just like, well, that did good. Let me just keep sea moss around. Let me keep all these other things around. And then when we got down here, he had to get vaccinated because he worked at the hospital. No, works at the hospital. So
Mhm.
I'm just like, well, all right. I'm still good though. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So but he barely goes in now. So
Mhm.
yeah, but CMOS is the thing, y'all. Like, especially for the mucus situation, it takes care of the mucus. I'm talking about like real CMOS, not the pills, not the powder.
Mhm.
I recently bought CMOS powder, and yeah, the powder does not work. I'm telling you, you need to feel the gel come down. But it's a good blend when you put it in water and just throw it back.
Absolutely. It was funny because I was just thinking about something else that there. It's crazy. For me, it's like I didn't care if I had the vaccination or not, but
Yeah,
when you live with a doctor, you're like, okay, you got
right.
it. And the doctor and the hospital was like, the family should be vaccinated to protect the doctor as well. And I'm like, I get
Yeah.
that. So I got my vaccination, and I drove all the way to Kingman, got up there to get my vaccination and all that kind of stuff, and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But part of me was like, do I want this? Do I need this? Whatever. And but I do believe if I had not had it, that first one, because the first one was really that strong one, and it was debilitating to a degree when I
Mm-hmm.
hit. And I'm thinking, if I didn't have something, I can only imagine what that might have been, because it was just, I mean, it was wicked. It was wicked.
Yeah.
And I forget what strain it
Yeah.
was, but it was that one that was so bad, and it really did its number. And but the second one, I was like, "Oh, is this it?" I was like, "Oh, really? Okay, whatever. Okay."
Because usually I don't really get you know, when it's when the I will say this, when the seasons change, that's when I go through this little episode of a runny nose, but I know something is changing,
Right, right.
and that's really it. But coughing and hacking and all of that and getting the mucus out, I stopped that beforehand, y'all. I'm
Mhm.
on it. I mean, and it's really based off. the things that you put in your body too, so that's when we boost up a lot of with natural vitamin C's, like,
Mhm.
fruits and vegetables and things like that. So, I say for now, I am A-okay. I got a good, clean bill of health. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, we're going to start with Sally T, and she wants a love reading, Shauna. She's
I
in the mood for
love
some
reading.
love.
Dang, we don't have no shots. Every time it's
Exactly. We need a
gonna
love
throw it
reading.
back.
Oh, and Angie, I saw you popped in there. Hello, hello to Angie. Hello to Ray Lopez. Hello to Tina and Affirm Wellness. Um, let's see who else.
Yes,
Who else?
affirm wellness. I love what you just said. Let
Mhm.
food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food.
A to the
Yeah.
men. A to the menses.
A to the man. Yes, Don. Yes.
Oh
So,
man.
Star, if you need to know more information about CMOS, just hit me up and I'll let you know everything that I know about CMOS. And CMOS is for real. You know who else talks about that was Dr. Sabi. And if you ever done any following, he was like the guy that cured a lot of people that had AIDS from back in the day. And he lived out in Honduras, and all of a sudden he just what was it? He died for having the flu, which was really really crazy. But I'm not going to talk about that, y'all, because that's a little deep. But he was the one that um, Lisa Lopez, Left Eye, went to see in Honduras and did the 40-day cleanse.
The one Lisa Lopez, the one that also died,
Yes,
and this
in
man.
the car accident. But she predicted her. If you ever saw her little documentary she did
Mhm.
of herself, she knew when she was about to die. Ain't that something?
Mhm.
So yeah, but I mean, it's if you had stuck to their program back then, and some people still do now because he does a lot of alkaline type of foods. Like he talks about the real alkaline type of food, which is not bad. I feel like it's a little expensive at times because these are natural foods that you have to find, and it's not in a grocery store. It's at the
I'm,
natural stores.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just typing away the
No, no, no.
list
I know you're typing.
so
I
people
can
can
get
see
into the reading.
where they are on the list, and then not to ask, where am I? Where am I? Did I make the list? It's like
Yes.
I'll put it up there for you.
Yeah. Affirm wellness. Yeah. Dr. Sebi was all about curing the body naturally. Yeah. Because your body is definitely a powerful source. I mean, and can heal. Shoot, if we really wanted to, and if you put your mind to it, you could. And you lost the limb. I'm pretty sure that you can grow it back. Why is it? You know, reptiles the only one that can grow their stuff back. But look how we heal when we get a scar or something. We heal all the way back together. Yeah, he recommends an alkaline vegan. That vegan life is something serious, y'all. Vegetarian, but that vegan life is something serious. And I
What's
don't
the
knock no
difference?
one for it.
What's the difference between the one and the other, vegan and
Okay,
vegetarian?
so vegan is strictly vegetables and fruits and no processed foods, no
Huh?
cheese, no dairy, no nothing, just straight uh raw foods. Vegetarian though is everything except no meats. And oh yeah, I guess that's a best way of saying it. Vegan is plant-based. And thank you, Tina. It's plant-based. And also, yeah, Judy. Yeah, you are right, from the land. Vegetarians they will allow, some cheese in their life, some dairy in their life. You know what I mean?
So
But I mean, that's really,
so
and
it's the
probably some
source. It's
processed.
the source of the whatever you're eating, if it's had is that the one people like if it's had a face, but an egg doesn't have a face, but it because it comes from a face, and the milk because it I'm not
That's
sure.
the vegan life.
So if it comes from if it's a byproduct from a living
From an animal,
then no.
no.
Okay, and that's
the vegan.
vegan. Okay, and then the
Vegetarian, I'm gonna eat my macaroni and cheese, child. I'm going to. I am. Now I fight y'all for it. I will make my macaroni and cheese. You eat it doesn't. It doesn't matter with that, but it's still kind of with the same concept ish, kind of sort of.
Yeah, I've tried that. The I don't know if we call it vegan or vegetarian cheese, whatever it is, with the
That's
soy
some
cheese.
bull crap cheese.
It's like, this is not cheese. It's like come on, the flavor. It's like no. I mean, there's certain things you may want to produce, but that one you cannot reproduce. That one that's like no. That's tofu with a stain on it.
and you know what? And tofu to me is not even real. I don't even eat tofu.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it's not real. It's not real whatsoever. Now, if it's in something that I don't know about, fine. Don't tell me tofu is in it.
What you don't know won't hurt you, right?
Right. But you know what? I really like jackfruit. Have you had jackfruit?
Yes, it's like the big thing like this.
Yeah, the huge thing. Yeah. And man, if I'm having craving for like something like barbecue, jackfruit is what I will go to for that barbecue taste.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get me wrong, y'all. I love some seafood though. So I like the expensive seafood. That's why I don't eat it like that all the time.
I hear you. And seafood is expensive. Lord have mercy.
Heck yeah.
It's like, geez, he whiz. That's like crab. I love my Maryland blue crab, but crabs are not cheap anymore. Lord have mercy.
No, they're not. Back in the day, a pound used to be like $10.99, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you thought that was expensive. Now it's $20.
Yeah, for a pound. For here, it's like for half a pound, it's 20. It's like, it's crazy.
Shut the front door.
And for jumbo lump crab, it's like 25 for like a half a pound. It's crazy.
See, I like the Alaskan king crab, and they want $80 for that.
Oh yeah, that's even crazier, right? Yeah.
Right, and you get what, 2-3 of the legs?
Yeah. What's interesting, when I grew in Baltimore, when we were growing up, crabs were abundant and they were not really ridiculous in price. And we had places where, they served crabs. We had on Pratt Street, right up the street from us, we used to go to the Crab Town right there, right? But we also, then we would go over to a little, like another neighborhood, because Baltimore is like New York, a lot of neighborhoods. And there was one neighborhood where they had what's called Crab Alley. And you go to Crab Alley, and everybody that these picnic tables, the ones that have the picnic table and then the legs are attached, the seat, their benches, whatever, they had them all lined up, and there was like 2 or 3 rows of them lined up, and so it's very communal. And so when you go in, you go in with your group or whatever, and you sit down, and each of you sitting on their side, and they roll out this brown paper, like the moving paper, kind of the brown paper comes out, and it covers the thing, and then once it covers the table. And again, it goes as long as you need to, and there's somebody else, and you're right against other people, and it's very communal in that sense. And they come out and they drop a bushel of crabs right in the middle. And so you have this bushel of crabs with the Old Bay seasoning on it, and then you have a picture of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer on one side and a picture of Coke on the other side. And so you have Coca-Cola and the Pabst, and then you start just hammering and eating away, and all that Old Bay seasoning is hot and spicy, and you pop it open, and that white crab meat, and it's all, and your mouth starts burning, and it's like, oh, that's heaven. But that was what I grew up with, So when I eat crabs, it's like, oh my God. And Baltimore, when they talk about crabs in Baltimore, believe me, there is no other experience to match that experience of Baltimore crabs, especially in the old places where it was like, and there's like a place in Glen Burnie right now. I hope it's still open. It's called Crab Town, and it's right up from where my sister used to live. And Crab Town is one of the, it's so much like the old ones. It's so much like the traditional ones, because again, they do the same thing. And when you order the crabs, they don't come out all pretty. They don't come out all nice and shiny. They come out with gobs of Old Bay on them. And you're like, that's what it's about. It's like,
oh my gosh, man. Oh man. You making me feel like, babe, when you get off of work today, we'll put to this little spot and we about to get some crab legs. I don't care how much it is today.
Yeah, I know. I'm salivating myself. I'm thinking, you know what?
I
Today,
know, right? Like,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
I gotta go down to. I'm gonna go down to Lely Market today. Now, see, I've got myself all psyched up. So I'm gonna go down to Lely Market today,
Uh,
and and hopefully they'll have. Sometimes they have crabs, and you can pick
yeah.
the live crabs, and you pick them,
Oh,
and then you bring them
okay.
home and steam them. So I may have to
Yeah.
do some Lely Market shopping today.
Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna FaceTime you and be like, look what I'm fixing. What's in the pot right now?
Yeah, and it's interesting because you put some beer in there when you steam them. You put some
Hmm.
beer, and
I
you
love me
and
a boil.
oh
I
yeah,
love a
and put those
boil.
crabs in there, and oh,
Yes.
and they're trying to get out. You're like,
Yes. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
exactly. It's like,
Wait a minute. Affirm Wellness, you're gonna be in Cape Coral on Monday?
oh my gosh.
OMG, OMG. Let me know. Let me know.
Yes.
I can't take too many surprises when you know what I mean. Don surprised. I almost fell back. Oh yeah. I have Beloved sauce too. I have her sauce. I am just waiting for the right amount of seafood for that. All right, we gotta stop talking about seafood because I'm gonna be like, I'm about to place an order real quick and they ain't even open yet.
Exactly. And Sally is probably waiting with bated breath, like, okay, when are we
Why is
getting
he
our
like,
meeting?
can we? Well, how did crabs in my love reading? Well,
Uh-oh. Sally, Sally, were you once Miss Baltimore Crab?
oh my gosh. Some people put corn on the cob. I mean, yes, in the pot. Mm-hmm.
But you see, that's a boil. That's a crab boil more than a crab feast, because the crab
Yeah,
feast are pure crab, baby. It's like,
yeah,
don't give me no
yeah.
vegetables. I don't need the vegetable. I don't need fillers. Give me. I want the meat.
Give me
I
the
want the
meat.
meat, the real deal.
Give me the meat.
Exactly. Don't tell me you're going to charge me $50 for crabs and then make me eat
Right.
all the little stuff that doesn't cost anything.
Right. You
I
gotta get
want
the
the real deal.
potato, the egg, the sausage. I don't want none of that. Give me
Exactly.
what I paid for. Don't
Oh, I
be.
tell you what, you take some of the old ladies with you, and again in
Mhm.
Baltimore, where we on our block, we had the old ladies mixed in with their houses, and so when we would go, one or two of the old ladies would come with us, and boy, they would fuss at us kids because they're like, "You left meat in there," and they'd snatch that thing and they like picking it, and they pick
Yeah.
it clean, and yet
Yeah.
we were like, "Oh, there's nothing left." Oh no, tuck, 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 tuck.
Yes, there is. There's a bunch of meat left.
Exactly. Those ladies would pick that thing clean. Jeez, whiz.
Oh,
Lord have
gee.
mercy.
There's a
That's the
place.
that's
Go ahead.
no.
No, I was gonna say there's a place in Tempe called Hot and Juicy's on the campus, and they
Mhm.
have it like that. I'll be like, don't put that. I don't want no corn. I don't. If I'm about to pay $40 for this, give me my $40 worth. I take extra
Exactly.
sauce.
Yeah. 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 It's like, here,
Like,
we'll bring you all the French fries you want. I don't want French fries.
I don't want
Don't waste
them.
them.
I don't want that. What else you got? Is it more crab that you're putting in there?
Exactly.
What is weigh? What? How do you weigh it? Are you weighing it with the potatoes and stuff? Because that's a lie.
Exactly. Yep. But I tell you what, the ladies in our neighborhood, they were also it's like take a village. You always hear take a village to raise a kid, and I tell you, in our neighborhood, it did. And
Yeah.
those old ladies all connected to each other. They had their own little line of connection, and so if you
Yeah.
got in trouble, by the time you got home, your mom already knew.
Woo,
Because
child.
the ladies would all talk, and it's like their little network was faster than your little feet. And then you get
Yes.
home, and what did you do? What do you mean? What I did? What I did?
How you know what I did? Who called?
Yeah.
Who said?
Exactly.
And then you think like, what did I do?
I know.
Who saw me?
Yeah. And the worst part is you didn't have time to make up a story because you didn't know
Right,
you were
no.
even going to need to. It's like, damn, I didn't have time to even think about what I could say and, kind of create something. They're like, no,
Yes.
I'm screwed. I'm done.
They already looking out the window. Child, your son down here, he looked like he throwing rocks at the trash can. Is that son? Yeah. Let me call you back. I'm gonna call her mama too. Like whoever you are, Miss Jenkins,
Mhm.
quit looking out the window.
Exactly.
Like
it's
on
like,
227.
yeah, and it's like you need to go apologize to that one. So you get that broom and you go sweep her pavement. You make up for it. You go sweep the
Right.
pavement. And I'm like, but I don't want to. Don't tell me. Oh, I'm sorry,
Right.
mom. I'm sorry, mom. I didn't
Right.
even don't. It's like
Don't.
don't even think about back talk because I was like, no, 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 no,
Right.
no. We were in the car. My mother. We'd have this big old station wagon. With ones with the wood paneling on the side. Remember those? And
Yes.
and this was a long green one, and we had that thick
Yes.
wood
My aunt
panel on
had
the
one.
side. Yeah. And so in the far back, we had the seats that opened. The far back was and it would pop like this, so we could face each other, right? And
Uh-huh.
my mother would be driving, and and we were in the back. She'd say, "Y'all need to behave. Y'all need to behave." And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like the freezing. It's like this slow motion camera kicks in, and she's driving, and all of a sudden, she's also reaching back, and she's
Yep.
like this stretch woman because all of a sudden, this hand
Yeah.
comes back, and you're like,
Yes.
she
You're like,
connects.
dang, Ma, you hit me in my eye.
And at the same time, you're still driving, and she's on the
Absolutely.
she's still staying in her lane. I don't know how she
Absolutely.
was like smack, and you're like, Jesus,
Yep.
damn you! I did not see it coming. And then it's like, okay, and then of course,
Yeah. I'm telling you. And it's all you like, if I have to pull this car over, you're like, ah, dang, why don't y'all act? Because if one person get in trouble, everybody gets in trouble.
Oh,
And you're
yeah.
like, I didn't even do nothing.
No. And then you get mad at the siblings saying, "Why did you do this?" Now we're all in trouble.
Right. Now we kind of
Yeah. The
Mhm.
worst fear that we ever heard was, "Wait till your father gets home."
Oh, child.
There was nothing worse because when dad came home with mom, you could have a conversation to a degree, a very
Yeah.
small degree, but you could have a conversation.
Yes.
With dad, it wasn't right or wrong or yes or no. It was
Yes.
mom said, "Robert, they did this," and then it was like that was it. That was the end of the conversation. It wasn't, "Kids, was this accurate?"
No.
or whatever. It was like, no,
No.
no. At that point, he was like, no, okay,
Yes. No, mine was because I was raised by my grandparents. Mine was when your grandfather hear about this. I'm like, so you gonna tell him? Why we can't keep this between us? No, you gonna tell him. I'm not telling him it. Wait a minute, hold on. So you mean to tell me I got to tell him what I did? No, it ain't gonna come out right. It ain't gonna come out. I'm gonna be nervous. I don't know how. I just might as well just pull down my britches and let's get it. Let's go ahead because it ain't gonna be right. I can't. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to say what happened.
So you had to narc on yourself.
I
That's
had to
terrible,
tell
right?
myself of what I did. But it wasn't my fault. I could not put the blame on nobody, even though it was not me. It was me. So
I hear you. It's funny
yeah,
because back then we had community policing, and so
yeah,
we knew our cops. We knew because they walked the beat, and that they knew their
yeah.
beat. They walked the beat, and so if we did something and got in trouble with them, they didn't take us to the station. They
No.
brought us home to mama, and
That's the
they're like,
worst.
"Miss Carol, I need to bring him home. He did this," and it's like, and I'm like, "Don't do that. Don't take me home."
Right. You're like,
Because
no. I'd rather go to jail. Let's go to jail because
exactly.
I think that is
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
That's gonna be so much fun. How long can I stay here?
Exactly. You have a monthly plan, a weekly plan.
Right. Like, do y'all want me to help clean up around the station?
Exactly.
Anything?
Yeah, because when the police brought that was like one of the worst offenses is my mother being embarrassed by the fact that a cop had to bring their kids home, and so
Yeah.
you're standing there and you're like, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "Miss Carol, I know you'll take care of this, so I'm bringing him home to you." And you're thinking, "Oh, you have no idea. I'd rather be in handcuffs and take me to the
Yeah,
station."
right. And the worst is when someone's getting a whooping and you hear him screaming, you're like, oh, let's not walk down that street or not around that house because I don't want none of that energy to get into my people to make me feel like I need to be screaming like that. And my cousin, oh my gosh, every time she gets a whooping, oh my gosh, it was like somebody was killing her. So I will be outside acting like I'm doing, oh, grandma, you want me to help you with the flowers? Let me help you with the plant some flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And then my grandpa will be, and it's not like it's, a beating. It is, she just getting a nice little whooping, but she will be screaming so loud. You can hear it on the outside. And I'm like, So, are we going to Bible study today? I'm being all nice and everything. Yeah, no, it didn't work.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. That's like my mother. My mother wouldn't care if you're in public or not.
Yeah,
Because it's like, if you
no.
embarrass me in public, I'm going to embarrass you. And
Heck
so if
yeah.
my youngest sister, especially, she'd sit down and start throwing a fit, and my mother would grab her by the arm, pull her up, smack, and it's like,
Ooh,
she's
no
she's
joke.
like, you're not doing this to me. She said, and then
No.
my mother would start carrying her, and she wouldn't walk, and my mom's like, well, you can just be dragged along. That's fine. My mother was like, no play.
No, the worst thing that you can hear when you at the table is, and you're out in public, and we're out to eat. You want to take a trip to the bathroom? No, I don't. No.
Don't gotta go. Nope. I'm good.
Nope. I hold it. I don't even have to. Nothing. What am I? I am tripping. Let me finish eating.
I probably won't go for the whole next week either.
You won't have to worry about me ever asking to go to the bathroom.
Oh my
You want
goodness.
to take a trip to the bathroom? I don't need supervision. I am good. I can go without you. I am fine. I'm going with you. No, mama. I'm sorry. You got grown people at the table crying for you. No, she don't need to go to the bathroom, baby. No, she fine. She fine. Just act right, okay? Sit down, eat your food, eat all of it. Don't care if you don't like it, just eat it.
I'm eating. Look at me.
I'm eating. Don't even touch it. I ain't even thirsty.
Exactly.
Let me just eat the food.
I'll do whatever.
All right. Just don't let me go to the bathroom. I do not got to go to the bathroom with you. No. Anybody else ask me if I want to go to the bathroom, I go with them. I ain't going with you.
Oh my goodness.
OMG. Had to take y'all back a little bit.
Oh goodness. Yep. But those
Affirm Wellness. I am so glad that you received your bracelet as well. I'm glad you love it. Okay, Sally, I hope you're still here. Oh, you got the brush, Bree. What in the world?
Exactly. I think you're
Was
thinking.
we reading the same thing?
Uh-huh.
I think we were. All right. Okay. Well, there we go.
I'm like, what?
Sally, yeah, okay, good. You're still here. Doggone. Okay, page one. Let's go. Let's get it in. Because that was a lot. That was a lot. Oh man, if y'all only knew. You probably do see it. So anyway, Sally, here's the page of wands. Page of wands is speaking. Wait a minute. What are we doing? A love reading?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sally, we getting it together, boy. We getting it together. Oh my gosh, the death stare was the worst. Oh yeah. I thought that was what we were doing just a few minutes ago, was staring. Like,
What you talking about, Willis?
wait, what you talking about? Okay, Miss Sally. Mustang Sally.
Ride, Sally, ride.
Hey. Oh, I wanted a general love reading. Okay, cool. You have the page of wands here. And the page of wands is speaking with expansion. Okay, cool. It's speaking with expansion, but also leveling up. I feel like there's some news that's gonna come in. Star. Yes, love. Yes. I feel like when it comes to your love life, you are in a better, I would say, better position now of knowing what you want, and how to expand on it, of the growth with that and what comes with that. You have the strength card here as well. That is definitely saying have patience, love. Have patience when it comes to love. have patience when it comes to the relationship. And it almost feels like you have the Seven of Cups here. You have a bunch of options here. It almost feels like you have some options with some different folks that may be around you, or trying to pursue you, and you're just trying to figure out. It's almost funny. It's like, who do I need to put my time and focus into? You know what I mean? Like, who should I give this? Who should I give my love to? And I just see where you have to make a choice of what to do when it comes to who you want to choose to put that time into, if you are out dating, okay, or if you are wanting to settle down. But right here, it's just really telling you to stay focused on you and start planning. It's almost saying, take advantage of this new moon and manifest the type of relationship that you want in your life. Okay. This new moon is definitely speaking about with the intentions, and it's around love. Like, so that's like one of the things. It's love, creativity, and I believe it's around career. But love is up there. So manifest the type of relationship you want and how it will make you feel. Okay, you have the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is speaking with new relationships. Okay, surrounding yourself with people that support you and love you, and want to see you do good. There is a change is going to be coming in, and this is the Death card. I feel like it is the old way of thinking, the old way of trying to go forward into a relationship. I also see that it's just old things are dying off, love. That's what I see when it comes to your journey with love. The Eight of Coins. This is definitely, Spirit is saying, go back into doing your inner work, because you have to know what type of relationship that you really, really want, and how you want to settle down. It feels like. Let's see if there's any other messages the Spirit have for you. Nine of Coins. Yep. Like I was saying, Nine of Coins. This is something that you're going to be manifesting into reality, and you have to put that out there. You have to be clear of the type of relationship you really, really want. That's what I have for your love reading, Sally.
Super. Pinky, to let you know, you said you don't see some of the people we're talking to. Pinky, we are multi-streaming. We stream on multiple platforms. We're using what's called Restream. And on Restream, we stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. So it's not only my YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and Sonoran Mystic Tarots, but it's also Shawna and Naturally Divine Goddess. So when you are on your platform, you often will not see the questions that are being posed by people on the other platforms, and you won't see them specifically on your platform, but there are people across multiple platforms that we're streaming to at the same time. So that's why you don't see them. That doesn't mean they're not there. They're just not there on your platform. And that's also why from my point of view, when I'm looking at the chats, I can see where you're coming from. So like if you're from YouTube, there's a YouTube symbol. If you're from Facebook, if you're from Shawna's Facebook or you're Shawna's YouTube, then I get another symbol. It's the same symbol and then like a linked symbol, because again, we're linked together into the stream. So again, we can tell pretty much who's coming from where. We don't know much more than just a symbol and a face and a name, but we do know from which service you're coming from. So that hopefully answers your question. So yeah, even though you don't see them, people are there.
Yeah. For me, it comes up as purple, saying it's paired. So that tells me that it's coming from my platform as well. So, but we see everybody on the chat.
Mhm.
Okay. The only thing that we don't see is the private Facebook Facebook, like our individual Facebook pages.
Exactly. Yeah, that
For
one.
some reason,
Not
we
good.
don't see. I don't even put it up there anymore. I
Mhm.
just do the business page
Mhm.
of Facebook.
Yeah,
You
because for
know.
some reason the private one doesn't. Nope.
Mm-mm.
And sometimes I have to have the private one up here because people will be watching.
Mm.
It'll stream, but it won't post. So it's really
Mhm.
weird. So
Look at that.
hopefully,
It's about to 11:11, y'all.
dun, 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 dun.
11:10.
So hopefully it helps you and everybody else who might have the same question. By the way,
Yeah. You're welcome, love. You're welcome.
so is
All right. Who's next?
yeah um somebody is just left or something.
Samantha.
Yeah,
She's in Sydney, Australia.
but she said she had to leave or something.
Yeah. She's falling asleep.
Okay, so I'll make sure I remove her from the list for good.
Okay.
Let's see who next. Who is next?
Who is next, darling?
Today's list.
11:11, y'all.
Celebrate.
Manifest.
Portal is open. Nita is next. Nita, did we get a question for you? I don't have one written down. After Nita,
General,
it's
please.
Angel, then Valerie. Valerie, I do
Yeah.
have you as a general. Angel has a marriage question. And then Roseflower, I don't have one for you or Shay or Rush me. So again,
Nita
next
just put
Nita.
ours up.
Super, super, super.
Yeah.
General, please. There you go.
What's next in my future? Some crab legs.
11:11 is next. There you go.
11:11, everyone. Every time, now I just want everyone to know this. Every time that me and Don are together, 11:11 always pops up. And 1:11 too. Every time. Oh, snap.
Uh-oh, that sounds
They
good.
falling. Ooh. I like. You want to go first?
No, go for it.
Okay. I'll always be freezing up, child. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to be focused and put your focus into your goals. I feel like you're trying to figure out which thing to like which way to go with this. I also feel it doesn't matter which one that you put your focus in. I'm gonna get a clarifier for this just to make sure where the focus is coming from. It's going to be successful regardless. You have the Page of Wands right beside this, and this is talking about elevation. Okay, it's also talking about like you're going to be receiving some news to for growth. Okay, I also feel with this Page of Wands, like it's almost like something new is coming in for you, love. Um, and it's been a long time coming. Wow. Okay, so what I clarified, you have the Strength card and the Ten of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. This is bringing in, this is like focusing on your happiness. What's going to make you happy? What's going to bring clarity and joy into your life? This is also with that Strength card is being fearless in your decision, being fearless of and of what you choose to put your focus into. I also feel that have patience with this. It's no point of going quick. Just have patience with the timing. All right. You have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is speaking with, hard work. You are laying this foundation. You are putting this together. And this is literally focusing on your happiness. Now, the Queen of Wands, I love it, brings some Leo energy. Hello, new moon in Leo. So definitely take advantage of this new moon energy. Use this, harness this energy, because this will bring you abundance into your life. And this is major growth. You have the Page of Wands right beside the Queen of Wands, and there's major growth right here. You have the Judgment card. The Judgment card speaks with opening yourself up to receiving blessings from spirit. Also, being vulnerable, but coming out of your comfort zone. Definitely, I see that. You have another Strength card. You have, it's like you are protected, okay? As well as you have just understanding the patience that comes along with this new journey. The Three of Cups. Hello, you are surrounding yourself with new people, or new people are starting to be around you as well. The old you is done. Whatever it is in. This is change. Here is the Death card. The old way of being, the old way of trying to pursue how you accomplish your goals and things like that. It is, you are now welcoming in new energy. Okay. On top of that, a breakthrough is about to happen for you, love. The Ace of Swords. I am loving this. The Ace of Swords is speaking of a miracle happening for you. So that's in your future, okay? In your near future at that, because you have been doing the work, and now it is time for spirit to bless you in a major way, okay? But you have to remember that, to put yourself first, okay? And continue to do that. That's what I have for you, love.
Super. And let's see what I got for you there, Nita.
Nita.
Nita. The one thing Nita needs is a little bit of rest.
Yes.
And it's interesting because 4-4.
Ooh.
You look up the power number 4-4, the angel number 44, because there are good times ahead, celebrations coming. So maybe what Sean was talking about, that's a celebration that's coming, but you need to rest, because again, you're tired. You're just kind of worn. You're just kind of beaten. You're like, enough already. Celebration to come. And then you're followed by 2 2s.
Ooh.
Look at that. 2 4s
44
and,
and
2 2s.
22. And actually 222, because the first card that came out was the Two of Pentacles for her.
And that's what this one is. Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, isn't it pretty?
That Two of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Different.
So that's interesting. 2s and 2s and 4s and 4s. 2 2 4 4. Interesting. Nita, the thing this is saying pretty much though is that, again, you need some rest. You got to get some rest, but there's things to celebrate soon. Things are changing. Things are coming around, as Shawna had said. And the 2s are telling you again that there's some new energy coming in, new way of thinking, new way of just kind of saying, you know what, I've dealt with this, I'm moving on, and you're moving to greener pastures, because money is coming your way. So be prepared. Just make sure you're open to it, accept it, and then also take advantage of this energy. This is such a positive energy coming in, and it's like you've been needing this for a while. So definitely embrace that positive energy and try to use it to your advantage, because there's so much more that's out there. And it's funny, because you've been working on this, you've been cultivating it already, so it's not a surprise. Again, that's the cultivation card. So again, make sure you're prepared for the good times when they come. Make sure that you're ready to let go of all of the stuff that's in the past, because you don't need to bring it with you. You know, it's luggage that you can leave at the airport. You don't need to take it to your destination. Okay. And most importantly, get ready to embrace this new energy, and also the economic picture. Again, your economic picture is going to be changing.
Yes.
Absolutely. And the 2 2 and the 4 4, I'd be looking them up online right now, trying to find out what they mean angel number wise, because those are significant for what I'm seeing here, which is kind of crazy. It's nice. Yeah. So that's about what I've got. It's kind of more confirmation of what Shawna was saying. Okay. Be prepared and enjoy.
Be prepared. Ooh, that was a nice note. Did y'all hear that?
It was,
Good
yes.
gracious. Lion King, y'all better hit me up.
Bring me the contract. Absolutely.
Right? I'm not going to do the Disney sign, but I do the Lion King sign.
Let's see. Who is next? Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking here for something. I'm looking at the wrong place. There we go.
Who's next?
Angel. And Angel wants to know about a marriage in 2023, and if so, who is the man?
Who is it?
When you find out, let us know.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Next.
That's right.
No, I'm just OMG.
So here, she just posted again. In my marriage,
Okay.
manifesting next year, 2023, with whom, how he will be my man.
Right.
What you got there, Shawna?
When you go home, I went because some other stuff came out. Well, let's go to church. You ready to go to church?
Tell me, Sister Shawna, what do we have today for?
All right. 2 of Pentacles.
That 2 again. Lord have mercy. That 2 is popping.
That the 2 is popping today. I feel okay that there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make between 2 people. Okay.
Ooh.
That's why that 2. But I'm also feeling like Spirit is oh wow, okay. I feel like Spirit is saying you should not put your focus in the marriage thing, okay, and let it happen organically. I feel like Spirit is kind of directing your focus somewhere else, okay. The 4 of Pentacles pops up. Okay. It feels like the energy I'm getting from this is kind of like that possessive type of energy or obsession of wanting to be married, because I'm pretty sure you're probably around a lot of folks that are or is getting married, and you want to be part of that group. But I feel like what is happening is it's like Spirit doesn't want you to be focused on that. There's some news coming in with this Page of Cups of redirecting your focus. All right. Now, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you please. There is free will. Understand that. I'm just showing you what Spirit is. I'm just telling you what Spirit is showing me. So I feel like what is happening is you not being so obsessed with the marriage thing, and for you to focus on your creativity, your what makes you happy, what you truly love doing. All right. The Knight of Cups is here. You got some cup, you got pentacles, and you got cups. All right. So this is definitely speaking of there will be someone coming to you, and it's going to offer you love the right way. It's just you have to be patient and not be so obsessed of being in a relationship with someone. And it's the 5 of Pentacles here. The 5 of Pentacles, it feels like someone from your past is going to be showing up. Okay. That's the energy I'm getting from that. I'm getting the energy of a male from your past. It can be your past life or a person that you went to school with. May I have a confirmation? Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Lover's card pops out. So this is definitely someone from your past that you are going to be hooking up with. Right now, Spirit just wants you to be focused. I was just joking around talking about two people might be in play, but but and it might be someone that you desire, and it might be this person coming from the past, but the person that's coming from the past, this Knight of Cups, is going to be the one that you're going to end up marrying. So and that's right here, the Lover's card. Okay, but Spirit wants you to be focused on your thing. The boo thing will come to you. All right, that's what I have.
Super. The one thing that I picked up from that too, also, was was the feeling that you're with that choice that Shawna was saying, is she's not sure it's a choice or is a choice or whatever. And I think the choice comes from you wanting to be, again, this is like a romanticized situation. So you're going to be faced with the feeling of, okay, this person fits me in so many ways, and you're also going to be faced with some economic realities. And
Mm-hmm.
so you may wind up with two people pursuing you, but those two people are from very different situations, and therefore you're gonna have to figure out which is the most important to you at the moment, and work through that process, because the again, they're both going to be very different in that regard. And it could be the fact also that if you look at that person that's coming from the past, that person that's coming from the past may have suited you in a different way back then. And could be that dichotomy, that two that Shawna was talking about. It could be the same person, but again, if you're not careful, and the person from the past, um, it connected with you in a certain way, that same connection may not be quite the same as it is in the present. And so you may have to adjust the fact of realizing that they've grown, you've grown, and that can be a good thing. But
Yes.
again, you have to embrace that change. So again, to not to confuse you, but to be clear about what we're saying, is that this two person can be one person, but from two different times, and where that person has changed or evolved. And if you come in with those old feelings and you haven't evolved your emotions with the person, then the new person you may be frustrated with, because they're not the person they once were, because life had changed them. But they may be new and improved. So,
Mm-hmm.
so open your mind to understanding and embracing what that person can be, because in other words, don't put on them what you want to see. Let them show you who they are. And if
Right.
that person, that whole individual, is the person that you want, and not the person whom you have fantasized about that isn't reality, then you are good. But
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm going with that. So. That's what I got. That's what I got. Hopefully it helped you. Angel. Next is Valerie, and Valerie wants a general reading. Valerie, you are next.
Valerie makes me think of Amy Winehouse.
Me too. Every time I hear that
Yeah.
name, I think of that.
Yeah.
Amy has implanted that in my head now.
Yes.
So young, so lost, so young too.
I know, but she has some stuff with her child, and when you when you become famous and have the fame, and you haven't addressed those issues, it just
Mhm.
amplifies it, and people will use that against you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But I wonder, I must admit, sometimes I wonder if that that turmoil helps that voice, because if you think about it, you think of her, and you think about some of the other folks who have been troubled and were troubled, and
Mm-hmm.
yet their voices are so amazing. So they hit something. There must be something where again, their emotions are so raw and so deep that they can put it into that voice. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's it's even like Whitney Houston, right? Whitney
Mm-hmm.
Houston, with her first things were wonderful, and she had such a beautiful voice. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, the turning point to Whitney's voice was marketability. She had such a beautiful voice, and then she did "I Will Always Love You," and
Mm-hmm.
when it's interesting, because when you hear the music on the soundtrack of "I Will Always Love You," and if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know the history of it, the other music was all written in the can. The
Mm-hmm.
very last thing to be recorded was the title song. And they had another song in mind, but Kevin Costner was not happy with that choice,
Nope.
and he kept working through it and trying to find it. And then he heard that Dolly Parton song, and he said, "I think there's something here." And he played it to Whitney, and when he's like, "Well, we'll see, whatever." Whitney was very, very comfortable with you going down that road, which is nice. I'm glad she did. And and then they tweaked the song to try to work with her and find how that tune could work with her. And then, but it's interesting because when you hear her life story now, you realize that the younger Whitney didn't go through a lot of stuff. And once she started doing the drugs and all that kind of stuff, and she started fighting the demons inside her and all those issues, and then you hear, "I will always love you." And there is it is not just the power of the voice, because the power has always been there. She hits an emotional level there that is above and beyond. And I don't know if it's the pregnancy, because again, she did that while she was pregnant. The other stuff, she wasn't pregnant. Remember, she had done the filming. And that's why even in the video, she's sitting down, because she's actually quite pregnant. And so they don't show that. But again, I think all that she had gone through and all these things that she was going through, it come out in that voice. And so when you hear "I Will Always Love You," you don't hear just a pristine, beautiful voice. You hear an emotion that comes in there. And I think, I don't mean to put down Celine Dion, because I like Celine Dion to a degree, but she has a great set of pipes. She's very powerful and she can sing. But you don't hear that. There's something just, it's not the pain. It's just
not there.
Yeah. And you hear Patsy Cline sing "Crazy." And it's the same thing, because Patsy was fighting demons. And so when you hear, certain artists, you hear it and you're like, they're great. But then you hear those who seem, and some of the life story later on, you're thinking that's why their music resonated so much, because there's something coming through, and it just feeds to it. And Amy Winehouse was definitely fighting demons.
What? She was fighting. She
Yeah,
fought, but she couldn't fight no more,
No.
But her music will always hit you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It hits differently.
Yep.
I mean, Nas loved her so much, they were like, and they was a couple, and then nobody really know about that.
Yeah.
But he respected everything about her pain and wanted to help heal her, and you could only heal yourself when it comes to that.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's interesting because Tony Bennett, he loved working with her, and he thought he knew the talent that she was. And even he tried to help her, and she wasn't there. She just wasn't there. And it's sad to say, but anyway, sorry to distract there. But when you talk about Valerie,
sorry, we just got what happens when Valerie comes in.
So with that, our Valerie, we're getting back to you, and you are here. And Valerie's question was a general reading.
Yes. So. Hello, Linda. I hope you are doing well today, love.
Yes.
All right, you got the 7 of Wands, Miss Valerie. 7 of Wands. You are in a better position now. You are definitely on top of your game. You like, I'm keeping all this stuff in check. Whatever's gonna come my way, it's not gonna get the best of me ever again. I'm definitely keeping it in check right now. You are the energy with that is amazing. I feel like it's that fight in you. Like you are so determined to be better, to live better, to just have, good vibes around you, and no more with the BS. Okay. You have the Knight of Swords. All right. Knight of Swords can come up saying, don't be too hasty to make a decision. But right here, it is saying, whatever it is whatever project you have going on, whatever goal it is, be about that action. It is now time to be about that action. This is great time. As I'm saying this, and keeps grabbing my attention, is 1133 pops up for you. Okay. The numbers. Look that number up. On my weight loss journey and having stuff continue to have that drive. All right. Don't deviate. Just keep going, because you are doing so well. I mean, you are fighting for your life, and for betterness all the way. I just feel like this is a good positive reading right here. You have the Fool. And the Fool is reminding you to, be spontaneous, take a risk, and it's okay to do that. Whatever it is that you are um, doing right now is continue to go forward. This is the beginning of the journey with the Fool. This is the beginning of the deck of the major arcana, and this person is ready to be free. Okay, free from what's holding them back, free um from all the BS, and is now ready to keep going and to go and allowing spirit to guide them. Okay, regardless. You have the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords can mean there was some heartbreak. Uh it feels like maybe a third party was in. I'm just feeling like it's just this energy of like grief or so, of like separation. But I also see death. Death is here, and death is definitely saying change is coming. Change is definitely what you are going through right now. Thank you. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of, wow, 99. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Coins. You have been manifesting a lot of things, love, and it is now about to come into fruition. You're about to reap your rewards. With this Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. All right. Your confidence is up. Everything is going according to plan, right? Look, I'm gonna need for you to let go of the negative bull crap. All right. Let it go. Don't let it sit in your system. Don't let it sit in your space. Clear your space. Clear yourself. Well, I would say cleanse yourself. Cleanse your aura. Sage it up. Clean the house today. You know what I mean? This is what this new moon is bringing in. I keep talking about it because that is this powerful, okay? There's a breakthrough about to happen for you, love. And this is amazing. For all these readings today, a breakthrough is definitely about to happen for you, like a miracle that you have been asking from spirit so much so, like, spirit, show me something, doggone it. And spirit's about to show you. But one thing that you got to do, telling you, is let go of the negativeness. Do not let it, don't even give it time. Okay? Cleanse that space, remove other people's energy that's around you that no longer is serving you. Anything from that, remove that from your space, love. And spirit is about to bless you real big here. All right? That's what I have for you, love. That was an exciting reading.
It was indeed. And you have Valerie, you have kids. You have kids, of course. I'm guessing, but not guessing. I sense kids. You have like 4 kids. Do you have 4 kids, Valerie? I'm seeing 1 and then I see 4. I don't know why I'm seeing 1 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. But it's like 4. Do you have 4 kids, Valerie? Valerie, my Valerie. It's in my head again. Yes, with the 4, right? Yes, with the 4. Is that right? But I see lots of boys. Are they predominantly boys?
Yep, 3 boys.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm seeing the boys. And the youngest one is definitely a boy, because the youngest one's coming to me. There's something about the youngest one. Why he's coming to me. Is he more emotional? More he is too. Okay, because there's something about him. He's coming to me, and he is. Yeah, it's interesting because it's like he's more emotional. He's more needy. I'm getting the feeling that he's more. He wants. There's something about him. Just do me the favor, okay? Just give a little more love and attention to him right now. I'm getting the feeling that he needs a little more love and attention. He's needy right now, and I don't know why. but he really needs a little more love and attention. And I'm not saying take away from everybody else, but try to find some time for him and do something and spend a little more time specifically with him, because I'm feeling like he feels kind of needy right now. He feels kind of like, and I know it's a child always is needy, but there's a different feel here. It's a feeling like he needs to be loved and supported. He needs to know that mom is there. He needs to really know that for some reason he needs sheltering right now. And I don't know what's going on. I can't connect what it is I'm feeling for him in that sense, but I'm just feeling like he needs to really have you connect with him and to be with him only, so where he knows you are there for him and you are with him, and that that connection is there. So give him some extra loving if you don't mind, because he needs it. He needs it. He's a sweetie too. He's a sweetie. Okay, with that, and then who's the Dallas the Dallas football Dallas Cowboys fan, and one of is it your husband or is it one of your kids? There's a Dallas Cowboys fan, because I'm seeing the Dallas Cowboy star. Does that make sense? I don't know where you're from. Are you from Texas? I don't get you from Texas, but I'm getting the Dallas Cowboy star. So is somebody in your family a Dallas
She
Cowboys star?
is.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm getting that Dallas Cowboy thing, so that's interesting. So I don't know why that came up either, but anyway, just give that little one attention, a little extra attention, okay? You're from Virginia, but you like Dallas. Okay, good, super. Yeah, give him a little extra attention. He needs it right now, okay? Next in line is Rose Flower. And Rose Flower says, will my husband contract get
Contract.
renewed? Yep. Oh, you saw it there. Oh, cool. I didn't see it. I actually wrote that one down, believe it or not. So I'll give you the quick answer. Yes, I'm sensing it's going to be renewed.
I was about to say the same thing, but I wanted to.
Yep.
Let me tell you, there's some other folks that's gunning for that. Okay, so it's competition. So, but it's not, the commitment's about to happen with this. The lover's card here. The
It's
commitment's about to be renewed.
Yep. It's aligned.
I think it's going to be a better, and where the emperor is here, he's going to be more in control.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, I think it's going to be more in control. I just got a bunch of chills, Chad, when we was talking about that, talking about this. But I feel there are some folks fighting for that that contract that he's about to get, that he's about to the commitment that he's about to make. But I see him having more authority, and of course, when you're the emperor, you're the emperor.
Yep.
You bigger than the king. You know what I mean? So there is more money definitely coming through. That was easy.
That was easy. That was
Easy.
I love giving the good news.
I like that. Next.
Exactly. Che, Rashmi, and Pinky, you guys are in that order. Let me know what your questions are, because I do not have questions here for each of you. So again, Che, Rashmi, and Pinky. And of the three of you, if one comes and the other one doesn't, well, that's good too. So let me know.
Yes.
And we move forward. And if you're not here, then we jump over you.
And we sorry.
Exactly. So Che, Rashmi, and Pinky. And everybody, take a look at the list. Make sure you know where you are on the list, so that you can know when you're coming up. But again, I need to know your questions. Are they general? Are they specific? And if you're not here, we'll pass over you. So just keep an idea. This is where you are on the list.
Okay. Shay came up. Okay.
Okay. There we go. Hi, guys. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Spirit. What does Spirit want?
Wow. I'm telling you, whatever you've been doing, love, you have been literally communicating with Spirit. You've been talking to Spirit, it seems like, and Spirit is opening something up for you. Look at here, the Page of Pentacles. There is news of money coming in, and this is wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. This is definitely something that you have really been talking to Spirit about. Be patient. Queen of Cups is going to be in due timing. Spirit also is saying stay focused on working on yourself. Another, have patience, temperance. Yes, definitely having patience. But this is about healing yourself. This is about you acknowledging um, what's going on, and you are addressing it, as well as oh wow, the 10 of Cups. I mean, of bringing happiness into your life, and you have been doing that. You've been working with spirit. um wow, there's some things coming to you, my love, and it seems like you have this 2 of Cup, I mean 2 of Wands here, and the 2 of Wands is definitely being about action and taking action, and taking action of your goals, being productive in your goals, all right, and looking at the bigger picture, um, onto the horizon. You know what you want in your life. You know what your true desires are, and you are letting spirit know what that is. And now spirit is like, okay, keep letting us keep telling us what it is, and that you need help. And we are here to help you all the way and continue to help you. It's not just I'm gonna help you this one time and then for you to get right here. No, keep this communication going with spirit, and spirit is opening doors for you, love. I mean, the first thing is this Page of Pentacles. I mean, and that's money, but guess what you've done? You've went and talked to spirit and said, and fell at your knees. Oh my gosh, it feels like you have been doing so much praying for a miracle or for something to make you feel like you are being heard, and spirit hears you. Okay. But you got to understand with divine timing, everything is about divine timing, because other things have to wait and be pushed back and fixed for yours to come forward, for your desires to come forward. I feel like it's that, but spirit is saying, keep taking care of yourself, reminding yourself, saying these affirmations, doing these things, of who you are, your worth, and that you are loved, but you are starting to heal yourself, love. And this is really, really amazing. And spirit is definitely saying, be patient. Happiness is on its way, love. But be about that action and start to be productive on in each goal that you have or desire that you have, love. That's what I have.
Super, super. Well, it's interesting because I am by no means, and I'm glad by no means I am an intuitive, and so I don't usually feel it. But I feel the tired. I feel the drain of energy that you're going
Yes.
through. I mean, I yawned 3 times here. I'm trying to hold it back, and I was like, wait a minute, I wasn't tired. We were just laughing. So it's like this was just your
Yeah.
energy. But you have to, the most important thing I'm getting from this, and the most important thing that I was kind of getting while Shawna was reading and talking, is the fact, Shay, that um, you've got to understand. You have to understand that with the gifts and abilities you get, and with everything else that comes along with it, it is out of your control to a degree, on which, again, the timing is everything, but it's divine timing. And we don't understand exactly why things happen when they do. And Lord knows we prefer sometimes to put that on fast forward and go through it, but that's not the case. And so know that the lessons you're getting, the education, when it finally kicks in, you're going to have it all together. So where you'll be ready to embrace the opportunity. So I would ask that you can see this time as a rough period, and you can say, I'm going through hell or going through whatever, but you could also maybe change your perspective and say, I'm going through an opportunity. I'm having an opportunity to learn and grow and understand. So where when time comes, I am ready. Because the worst part is when the opportunity arrives and you're not ready, and then you've blown it. You missed it. And it's not even your fault because you weren't prepared. So Shay, know that this is a time of growing, of understanding, of learning, of expanding. So when the opportunity does present itself, which is right around the corner, then you will be ready to embrace it and to fully benefit from all of it. Because again, the last thing you want to do is have an opportunity come your way and then you're not ready. And when you're not ready, it gets blown. And then you're feeling like, damn, I missed a great opportunity. and that's what growth will do for you. So unfortunately, the good thing, what I'm saying is embrace the more negative side from time to time, because that's what takes you to the positive. Again, even with psychics, the funny part is we talk about when we're in classes and we're doing lessons, part of our learning is by being wrong. If we are learning our vocabulary, if we're trying to learn what it is that a symbol means, we have to know what it doesn't mean. And so if I'm like, I'm getting this symbol, does that mean this? And they're like, oh, no, it doesn't resonate. Well, then guess what? I've just learned what it doesn't mean. That means I'm further along on my path because I know where not to go with certain things. So keep that in mind. Again, it's a lesson. It's sometimes lessons are valuable, even though they can be painful. But in the end, they will pay off, and this will come to an end soon. This is going to come to a crescendo, and you're going to wind up seeing an epiphany, which will take you to that next space. So just stay open to it. Okay. Next in line is Rashmi. And Rashmi, did you post something? And after Rashmi is Pinky, and Pinky did. But I don't think Rashmi is here, is she? I cannot believe that she responded. No, I don't see that she did. So we're going to go beyond Rashmi and we're going to Pinky. And Pinky did post here. Where was Pinky's question? Pinky.
Was it a general?
I don't recall. Yes, it was. Absolutely. Yep, I see it. Okay. Pinky. Oh, Pinky girl, you got some change coming your way. That's our card. And this is change that you are not going to be totally in control of. So when I see this card, I warn people, you can either go with the change and turn it to your advantage, or you can fight it and be, see what comes out the other way. But the Magician card is next, and the Magician card is telling you that, again, go with it, because you can make it a positive thing. You can make it so, and it sounds like maybe even this is going to be a good thing. So change is coming for you, Pinky, and change is coming for you in a good, positive way. You've been struggling for something through, and so I can see why the change is coming, because again, this is the 9 in tarot. 9 and 10. 10 is the end of a cycle. 9 is like getting there. So I'm not surprised that the 9 is here, because again, if change is coming, which it is, then you're getting ready to come to an end of the cycle. So be prepared for this change. Well, I'm not exactly sure what the change is coming. It's been coming for a while. You will persevere. This is the perseverance card. So there is a major change coming, and it's interesting because again, these are 2 major arcanas. And so when you see 2 major arcana cards pop up, the 2 major arcana cards are telling you that this is something significant in your life. So Pinky, I don't know what's happening. In the sense, it's interesting too, because it's like you've been kind of wanting change. You've been asking for change. This is what that Queen of Wands is. You've been wanting change. You've been wanting to see something happen, something to come to bring about a new energy or a new direction or something. And this is it. I also get the feeling like you have some spirituality, some metaphysical skills, and you've been kind of honing them as well. And that I go with the cat down here. The cat kind of gives me that kind of feeling. But and again, you've been working on it. And there's the page. The page again the page is bringing that news. The page is delivering the news that's just going to start the change. So again, change is coming. Be prepared for change. You have been working on it. You are kind of working on your spiritual self, and at the same time looking for a change, trying to find that balance. But be the manifester with it. Be the master manifester, which is that magician, and therefore let the magician come through. Let that magician. Let you be the magician. You determine how the change is going to roll. You determine to what extent it's going to happen, and to whom, how, and when. The when, so not so much, because again, the when is divine timing and it's happening. But the question is who and how is the important thing. Who will be affected and how will it affect them? That's what I think can be part of that, or should be part of that conversation. So again, change is right around the corner. When I would ask myself, the next question I would ask myself if I were you is timing. Let me look at that question, because that's the next thing. Timing. What what time frame are we looking at for this change? So let me shuffle the cards real quick one more time. There's that 9 again. There's that, yeah. 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months is where I'm seeing the change. 2 to 3 months. And again, this is that feeling again. You're going to be, as it happens, you're going to be saying, okay, I don't know if this is good or bad. Can't tell if it's good or bad. I can't tell if it's good or bad. That's in your mindset. You're saying, I'm not sure if it's good or bad. But don't worry about it. Again, 2 to 3 months, it's going to kick in. And as it moves through, there's a 2 and 3 right there. It's going to just push on through. So go with the flow. Good morning, Elizabeth. Nice to see you in. What do you have for Pinky, Shawna?
What I have. Okay, so when I was shuffling the first time, I was like, quote on, I don't know if this is the right, and a card did fly out, and that card was a lover's card. So
Ooh.
that's why I was like, what was it, a general? Okay, so what came out first was the 2 of Cups. So I want to say your first card was a lover's card. I kind of put that back in the deck, but Spirit is putting this back out of the 2 of Cups. Okay. So I would not be surprised if you are in a relationship or you're about to be in a relationship that is about to happen. And this is a good relationship. This is not a bad relationship. This is very good for you, love. I just feel like a strong union is about to happen for you as well. Change of, oh yeah. You don't know what's been going on with Pinky Lee, and that's amazing that you have brought all of that up with her backstory and everything of what's been going on in her household. Look, you're about to celebrate this, child. 4 of Wands. You're going to celebrate this with your family. I wouldn't be surprised if you have like a house party, you know what I mean? Like a little get together because of what's going on with you. You are definitely filling your cup back up. You are taking care of yourself with the Ace of Cups. Okay. This is definitely saying, all right, I have to make this about me now. Okay. And this is how you are trucking it. And it is coming along very, very good. This is what Don is talking about with them gifts, surrendering, letting the stuff go, but surrendering to Spirit, love, with the Hanged One. There are some things going on with you, and Spirit wants to pull and show you these gifts that you have. All right, the Strength card. That is definitely reminding you are fearless and you have the strength to do this. Have the courage to embrace your gifts. You are a wonderful fighter, love, and you are keeping things in check. The 7 of Wands here. Things are coming to an end. What Don was saying with this 10, I think you said a 9 and then another 10 as well. She got the 10 of Wands here. It is this burden is over. Okay, it is at its completion, and OMG, new opportunity coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, love. It is amazing. I also see with this Knight of Wands that you are so determined, but it feels like the energy of the potential, if you are with someone, or I mean, if you're not with someone, this can be that person that's coming through. Let me get a clarifier just to see what is up with this. Wow. 10 of Wands again. Things are coming to it. That is great. The Ace of Swords. A breakthrough is about to happen for you, love. And it's going to be time for you to relax finally with this 4 of Swords. And once again, the Ace of Coins. So you have the Ace of Pentacles twice. That is amazing with this energy that Spirit is blessing you with. I mean, it is definitely, this reading is about you, and it's about partnership here with someone. All right. And it is, I don't even know how to get it all together for you, but this is going to be this is amazing energy that is surrounding you now. All right. And this is you. It's like you just got your what is it? The fire up under your belly. You know what I mean? So for you to eat, I feel like you put a lot of things on the back burner for yourself. Now this is time for you. This is the time of Pinky Lee. So embrace all of what's coming. You got great opportunities. Doors are opening up and you are diving in. But yeah, you're about to celebrate love.
Super. So it sounds
Definitely.
like good things coming your way, Pinky. Absolutely.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
That's that
Amen.
new energy we talked about, which is great. So with
Yes.
that said, congratulations, Pinky, on that good stuff. Next is Bree66 Marie, and then Star Labust, and then Samantha. So in that order, folks, let me know what your questions are. And if you're not here, we move on. So again, Bree, BRII66, I think it's Marie, is how I wrote it. Star Labust and Samantha Madigan. Samantha wants a love reading, I know that. But Samantha, are you still here?
No, Samantha is from Sydney, and she says she went to bed.
Oh, that's right. She went to bed without a love reading. She going to bed alone.
She's like, I'm tired, y'all. Y'all took too daggone long, and I got to get some sleep.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jamie. But you're not needed, love.
Yeah, exactly. Jamie, you're welcome to do the same thing we do. Just get out there
On
and
your stuff.
go
I
live.
was about to cuss,
Exactly.
y'all. I was about to cuss.
Yeah. Star, I just saw I just saw this comment, so I don't know what it was. So
It's
let
my
me know, Star, what it is your reading is for.
It came up is general.
It's general? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's general.
Let me type it in there. Star general.
Oh, I did. Scramble. Here
we go, Star. There we go. How come it's staying pinky still? What's up? There we go. There we go. All right, Star. I'm going to change decks on you, Star, because I'm drawn to another deck. You're welcome, Shay. We appreciate it very much. Thank you as well for popping in and spending some time with us.
Mm-hmm.
Star, news coming in, some money coming your way. Don't know if you're expecting it. I can't tell yet. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. But guess what? Some money is coming your way. And the timing could not be better. Look at this. It's aligned with you. So again, that money is coming in at a time when I think you need the resources or you need to hear that. So is that money coming in because of a closure? Yeah, the money is coming. You're closing. The money comes from a closing of a situation or closure of a situation, and it creates a new environment. So now you're looking at, okay, let's do something a little differently. So you're going to be, I see you using that money again. The money is the money is a confirmation in that sense. So again, that news is coming in about that money. This money's coming in. Use this money to again, think differently how you spend this money. That's the key. Think differently on how you spend this money, because this money is definitely going to help you in a way that is much needed. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I love this because the ultimate you're moving in the right direction. This is the 10 of Cups. You can't get much better than that in the tarot deck. I mean, this is, and so again, the money is needed and put it to use in the proper way, and it will bring you more money and more prosperity. So again, spend wisely. Make sure you're thinking in a different way of how you're spending that money and using that money, because again, let that money work to make your money, and that money was going to put you in a good stead, a good situation there. So that's kind of like a quick short of what it's about. You've been worrying. Apparently you need the money a little bit because the worries are there. You've been worrying about it. But again, look at this. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that's money coming in. And this is, so again, it's coming in. Don't be surprised if it's within the next 2-3 weeks. Don't be surprised if it's in the next 2-3 weeks that this happens. But again, spend it thinking differently. Make sure as you spend it, you're thinking differently on how you spend money, what money will do for you, and how you can use that money. Because if you make the right choices, it's going to make money on its own. Okay? So keep that in mind. What do you have there, Shawna?
You need to be tapping into your stuff.
Uh-oh.
High priestess. Spirit is delivering messages to you, love, and you need to tap into those messages. You have the power to be on both realms, okay? You are on the spiritual realm and the physical realm, and you can manifest, and you do manifest everything into your life that is for your highest and greatest good. Love, Spirit is calling out to you. Spirit wants you to continue to work with them, okay? With your team. Your team is guiding you. You are being led. So you are receiving some higher knowledge type of things, type of messages, all right? Ace of Wands, OMG. An amazing opportunity is opening up for you. And Spirit is blessing you with this. This is growth. I feel, not just with personal, but also with spiritual growth, love. And this is, and right beside it is the Ace of Cups, filling your cup up. And Spirit is definitely blessing you with that opportunity on top of the blessings that you are receiving with the abundance, love. It's worth fighting for, and you are fighting to keep things at bay. You know what I mean? Not letting obstacles take over you. You are definitely on the right road now, as the old gospel song. I'm on the right road now, and that's what is happening. You need to go within whatever the decision that you need to make. You are at a crossroads with this Two of Swords. Go within. I love how the Two of Swords comes up with the blindfold. A lot of times it's like trusting your intuition, trusting your gut feeling, trusting, okay, the messages that you are receiving, and for you to pursue what to do next, okay? And this will help you with this Two of Swords going within. This is going to help you make your decision of what to do next. All right. You got the Three of Cups, new friendships, new people around you, but also celebrating. All right. This could be a little smaller to get together. This can be a new group that you're hanging out with. But these people are for you, love. They're not toxic. They're very healthy. They're good for you mental. They're good for you, period. And spiritual wise, they are uplifting. Have patience. Because you're healing yourself, love. You are definitely healing yourself, and that's amazing. Don was talking about the money situation. You know, it's almost like with this Queen of Pentacles being here. Nourish yourself. Nourish the aspect. Now is doing this differently, okay? You've been down this road before. Now it's like, all right, this is a new road. How do I need to do this? Ground yourself. Do it better. Okay. And you are doing it better. Three of Pentacles. It seems like with this Three of Pentacles, I don't know if you are going back to school or hooking up with someone that is going to help you with your gifts. I just feel like almost like a teacher coming in to help you, like you're like a mentor or some type of counselor, and they're going to help you with bettering your skills and everything like that. So I just see you learning more, and taking your gift further than where it's at. So that's what I see. It's just another confirmation with Don was already saying.
Super.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta grab something.
Okay. Next is Rajini, and then Terry. Terry wants a general, and then Sarah. So Rajini, Terry, and Sarah. If you're still here, pop up. Let me know you are still here. Yeah, Tina, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are 5 away, Tina. So it's Rajini, Terry, Sarah, Malik, and Tina. Okay. So, Terry, again, are any of you here? Rajini, Terry, Sarah, Malik, and Tina.
Star, take them mediumship classes for real. That was confirmation right there with the classes.
Mm-hmm.
Is the three you? Anytime that you invest in yourself, I mean, you're doing it for your highest self. So do it, girl.
Absolutely. Next, there, Terry. Terry Lopez is here. And Terry, what is your question? Oh, general. That's right. You told me general earlier, and I even made a notation. So Terry's reading is general. If I only read my own note. Oh, here we go. Terry General. Terry, I know you said general, but is there anything specific in the general? I mean, any area, like you're looking at health, home, family. Are you looking for anything specific in realm of just anything? Period. And again, general is fine too. I just was wondering if you wanted like to hone it down a little bit and have us focus on anything specific. Oh, Ray, you're saying Terry is your sister. I didn't know that. Very cool. Thank you for. So I'm guessing then that you must have mentioned to your sister, okay, that we're here. Super. Okay. Thanks for sharing the news, Ray. I appreciate that. Absolutely. And everybody, don't forget while you're at it, don't forget that like button down below and the subscribe buttons and all those follow buttons and all those things. We would appreciate that very, very much. Okay, I'm actually being drawn to a different set of cards again for you, Terry. So I'm shifting cards. Oh, Terry. Oh my goodness. You got some pentacles popping up, so money is so there's money all over your readings, which is interesting. You have the 7 of Pentacles here, so again, it's like you have the 5 of Pentacles, which again, it's like I'm sensing that you could your finances need to improve. Okay, you're feeling like your finances need to improve, and they are going to improve. This is the 7. So again, you're looking at a situation. You're kind of like, why not me, and so forth, and yeah, this is so interesting. The finances are one thing, but the other thing that's coming through here is there's somebody coming back, Ray. There's somebody coming back, Terry, into your life. There's somebody who has been out of your life for a period of time. They're coming back into your life. This is somebody whom things did not end well, and that person, they just, I'll leave it there. It didn't end well. But yet they're coming back into your life, and they're coming back into your life at a different time in their life and a different time in your life. And this is a time where this is going to be a positive. So when this person comes into your life, even if you should have some negative feelings or some hurt feelings from the past, let them go. You're being warned to let them go, let the feeling flow, and give this is a new person. The life experiences they've had, the things that have gone on with them have changed them. You're a different person. Your life experiences have changed you. So when this person who again was previously in your life, who left and came back, and make sure that you embrace this, because this is a good thing. This is somebody whom again you should, even though there is some baggage, let the baggage go. Let it go. And enjoy their visitation, enjoy the time together, enjoy their coming back into your life. This was meant to happen. This is meant to happen. So go with this. Let this happen. But again, I'm coming back to the economics because it was like that message was popping even more. It's like smack, don't forget this, so I didn't forget it. Okay. The economics is coming. The picture is changing. Your economics is changing. You're coming into a new again, you're getting beyond these financial strains that you've been under, these financial hurdles. things are freeing up. And the way they're freeing, what reason why they're freeing up is because here's the judgment card. And that judgment card is telling you that again, you've been putting the work in and it's time to get the benefit from that work. So know that, keep that in mind. Okay. And then the Four of Wands, it's going to be time to celebrate soon. So again, things are changing around. You've had a rough little patch here. And that's what this is most importantly trying to get at, is you've had a little bit of a rough patch and you're getting through the rough patch, and things are going to look better and get happier. And this is also a celebration with family too. So do not be surprised if, again, this is telling you that your home life is going to start improving. You're going to start having a positive thing. And then it kind of, this is also kind of triggers with me, because when you see this celebration with home, and then you see somebody coming back into the picture, it definitely is, it's telling me that I don't know. I'm just feeling like there may be somebody from the past who I don't know. You guys changed words. You kind of really, again, felt a whole different feel, but know that that this is such a positive thing, and the celebration is coming. But and also, are you looking at? Are you involved in any kind of legal action right now, Terry? Are you? Is there some kind of legal action there that you're involved in? Because I'm seeing something about a legal, and look, more pentacles again, interesting. But I'm seeing something about a legal action, and I don't know what that's about. Are you involved in a legal action right now? Oh, I see I spelled your name with 2 R's. I apologize. I noticed it's 1. Are you involved in a legal action right now, or some kind of something like that? No legal issues. Okay. Okay, because I'm getting this legal vibe. But don't worry, it's interesting because again, you're going to move forward through it. You're going to push through it. I see you pushing through, but it's like, don't be surprised if you get some kind of notice or something about something. Again, it's something about legal. I'm getting legal, and see that here's the news. Getting 2 different notices. One, again, this is interesting because again, it's delivery of news about something that happened, and I'm wondering, I wouldn't be surprised if you're some kind of, again, there's some legal situation coming, and I don't know if it's like a mass tort situation that you'll get noticed that you're a claimant in or something, but there is something legal issue oriented coming your way. But don't worry, you're going to rise above it. You're going to fight right through it. And ultimately it's going to bring you, again, some relief and maybe some more additional resources. So some money out of it. Interesting. I can't figure it out. Yeah. But you've been definitely going through some struggles. So let the struggles, this card is let go, let God. Terry, the one thing you can't do is you can't continue to carry around all the baggage that you can't change. This is the let go, let God card. So make sure you let go of things you cannot change and just carry the things that you can and move forward. Because the most important thing about this entire reading is that, and that again, your economic picture is going to change. You can't change the things that you have no control over. Let them go, and you're going to have a much more positive experience. Okay, so again, let go, let God, let go. The things that you can control, you take control of. The things you can't, let it on His hands. Let Him take care of the rest, and move forward with that. And you will find it to be a happier time when you do that. But again, there's celebration coming, so change is coming. Have patience. We're looking at 2 to 3 months. So unfortunately, you're going to fight this for 2 to 3 months more. But after about 2 to 3 months, as you're entering into fall, I'm getting that sense of later fall that you're going to see this change happening, this shift. But do not be surprised if you see some legal notice, because I'm telling you, a legal notice is coming your way. But do not be scared of it. It's not something to be frightened of. It is something you're just going to work through, and you will overcome this. Do not panic about it, okay? That's what I'm seeing. What do you got, Shawna?
I had to take care of something, so I'm sorry. That was perfect. That was a bomb reading. So
not a problem.
I had to order some food for the guy that is in Arizona at the house. I had to place an order for him.
I hear you.
And he's like, "Can you place the order?" I'm like, "I'm on live. What are you?"
Long distance mothering. Oh my gosh.
Man, and then on top of that, like, thank God for Uber Eats. I'm telling you, thank God for Uber Eats. And
Yeah.
but he can't get around like how he should. So
very convenient. Very well. My son works with. He does he doesn't do Uber Eats. He does Grubhub and he does DoorDash.
yeah.
And so he's able to work when he wants, and when he needs to do other things, he can. He throws that switch and he's on. Throws the switch and he's off. He even looks and sees when it's a hot time because it'll have the red thing and it tells you it's a good time. And if it's not a good time, he's like, I'm just going to chill and do something else. So he's loving it. He's loving it. And
well, thank God for him, boy. Because if you don't have people like that, then, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot of people out here, starving, or even for now they got it for Uber Eats for anything now.
Yeah.
Because I only use Uber Eats because I use Uber all the time.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. He I think it was on the DoorDash. He actually some person ordered something and he didn't he didn't understand how all of it works at the time, and so he took a deal where he went to the grocery store and he had to pick up something, and this kid is just 18 years old, and he went in and he had to figure out where tampons were.
OMG.
And he didn't know how to ask. He was uncomfortable to asking. He just thought, I'm going to look where I think it's going to be. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. And he said it was the strangest thing. And this kid who's never even had to deal with that now all of a sudden is like going in shopping for it for somebody else.
Yes.
Interesting little life lessons we get, right?
Yes. I'm telling you, it's like it's so amazing of how, where we came so far now, you know what I mean? To having people deliver. And if it wasn't for COVID on that note, which we should have already had that in play anyways, just imagine how many people that couldn't get their medicine, you know what I mean? And was stuck in the house, and you ain't got to come in, you can just deliver it at the door.
Necessity is the mother of invention. I'm telling you, it's amazing how our country and how society itself in general, when necessity happens, we adapt, we figure it a way. And it's interesting, we have so many people who can figure out a way to do it and make money at it.
Right.
It's a
and
service.
Pinky Lee, for you to pick that up, that's amazing, because I saw it early. I was just trying to catch up on the readings. She was like, whoever is having low blood sugar issues on this live, please go grab a snack. And I had muted, and I was talking to him like, look, and I could tell in his voice, I mean, he hasn't eaten since yesterday. And he calls Kenny, and then Kenny calls me. And I'm like, well, did he say what he wanted? He said, he was like, get him whatever it is that's healthy. I'm like, well, it's about to be a big meal. So.
Exactly. That's nice. That's great of you to do that, though. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, if he was here, it would be a different story. I'd be cooking all the time. Which, when I was there, I was cooking all the time, and it's going. I knock on that, or I call him like, "Look, open the garage," and I walk right in. Here's your plate, and you don't have anything to worry about. You know.
Yep. Times are changing. Sarah, Malik, and Tina. If you guys are still here, and it doesn't matter which order, pop up. If you are not here, then we are done for the day.
Oh, shucks! We've been rolling today.
We have. Sarah, Malik, and Tina. That was number 14, 15, and 16.
Yes,
so if you are here, let us know. Otherwise, we be done. Put a fork in us. We're done.
You ain't lying. Somebody is here. Okay. Is that Tina, or is another Tina?
Tina, what was your question, Tina? And I'll tell you whether I think it was Tina, not Tiana. But what was your question? And I can confirm it because I got the question written here. And I don't want nobody jumping in line because I don't want nobody yelling at me. Lord have mercy. They'll put on those cap locks and I'll be seeing cap
You
locks.
ain't lying. And when the cap locks come up, Ty, you be like,
no, it's right.
What did I say?
Yeah, it was Tina Simpson. Because Tina, you asked me about what? And I'm sure this was Tina Simpson because she was the last one on the list.
Yes.
And Tina, what was your question? I want to confirm it. So tell me what your question was about.
Well, Tina Simpson is here.
That's the one I'm saying. Yeah. And I'm almost getting her. Okay. But I want to make sure because I didn't put the ending, and I should have, but I'm almost certain because Tina came on at the very end of me closing the list. But I did put a note, Tina, so tell me what it is so I can make sure I'm truly giving it to you properly.
Yes, Tina says she wants a love reading, child. I don't know which Tina you talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not Tina Turner. So
Not Tina Turner. No,
that's the Tina I want to talk to.
because if Tina was here, that Tina was here, it'd be what's love got to do with it.
What's love
There'd be
got
no
to do
love
with
reading.
it? Fuck that.
Yes, and yes, Tina, it was spirit animal. You told me, and so make sure you all see I'm not lying. See it right there, Tina,
Spirit
animal.
Yes.
So yes, that is the Tina then.
Yeah, I know Pinky. He does this all the time, child. We have to keep ordering all the time. Thank God for Crackle Barrel.
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny. It's something. Okay, I got redirected to Tina Simpson. Okay, that's what we're doing next, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's I just got touched on my arm, and I'm trying to figure out what in the world. It was like I thought it was like my hair or something, but it was just like a nice little. Someone is here, Tina. So let me just figure that out because I feel them. Yeah, my arm is like it's like they're not poking. It's just like a nice little graze. Like, hello. Someone is here for you, Tina.
It's for Tina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Did you just see that?
I saw something like yes, it's like the yes. I don't
Yeah.
know what was that. It did
I
something
don't know.
it put partial across the screen. It was like
Yep. On yours.
yeah, yeah, and it's very cold in here now.
Wow. Like
Very
OMG.
cold in
Over
here.
here is warm.
Yeah,
On my side, right where my arm is at, like at the bottom,
yeah.
it's super warm.
Well,
Wow.
when I get cold and there's an energy here, it's a female energy, older female energy, like a mother grandmother situation. And when that happened, I'm wondering if yeah, because I get that. I get hot for everybody else, but for grandmother and mother energy, I always get cold and chill. I get a chill, and I'm getting a chill right now.
Yeah, I just got one too. What the world? What is happening? Listen, I got someone. It's like they're not a tall person. It's like almost like a kid beside me. But big enough to damn touch my arm, my elbow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This woman is like a rounded face. She's shorter, a little bit portly. That's a way to say it. A little bit portly.
Not portly.
Very, very jovial, very happy. Yeah. Trying to come up with connect a name or something. I'm not getting a name. But yeah, mother grandmother energy is what this is. It's very very warm, very positive. Tina, is your mom passed over? Oh, you just put it there. Sorry, I just see that now. Mom is in spirit. Oh, so your mom did pass over. Okay, but did she fit the image of what I because was she more rounded face? Was she shorter? Was she portly? Was she heavy? Because again, that's the image I'm getting. This is what I'm getting here.
Wow.
Great grandma.
Okay. Wow.
Interesting.
For me, it's like it's like innocent type of feel. Like they almost shy, but wanted some attention. Of course, I do feel like, oh my gosh, it keeps like grabbing at my elbow. Like that's the only part, like, like of speaking. I feel like it's a small child. It's a child, of course,
Okay.
with me. Um, Real shy, like kind of nervous of wanting to say something. Wow. I mean, it just if this spirit is like holding on, like to like how you a child may want to grab onto you,
Hmm.
so much so like don't leave, or I'm walking with you. It's like that. It's like that type of I do see here was it's a young child was so I see the number 6, okay, because of the cards that came out, but I see the number 6. Was this child like 6 years old or so, or about to turn 6? I just see 6. Yes, to a 6-year-old. Yeah, they hmm. I feel like it's a male energy too, like like a little boy. Wow. No, no to what, Tina? I don't know what no is to. He was 2 months. Okay. For some reason, six. The number 6 is coming up, and I don't know what that means. But I got your cards out, and I just feel like this. He is holding on to me. Okay, no, not the 6, but there's the number 6 is hmm, is in play. Here's what the cards are saying, because I did pull them out. You have the 4 of Swords here. 4 of Swords is speaking with you. Need to relax. You need to let that mind just really, really. I mean, you gotta get out your head, child. You really, really gotta get out your head. It's some things that's going on with you, that spirit really just needs you to be calm right now. There's things that's going to be turning in your favor. It was your 6th grandchild. That's where the okay. All right. Well, then that makes sense of the 6, because I was like, where is 6 coming from? Um, you're going through a cycle right now, and you're about to embark on a new cycle. All right. And this is like good karma coming your way, love. Um, I do feel, wow. I do feel that you have people, spirits around you that's trying to communicate to you. All right. And spirit wants you to, when you get out your head and allow these messages to come through, you will hear it loud and clear. Okay. The Page of Swords is here. The Page of Swords is speaking with information that you're about to receive that's going to put you higher up, like with this energy of knowledge. You're definitely coming in with some knowledge, or some knowledge is coming to you that's going to put you on higher ground. All right. The Knight of Swords is when you receive this information, it is time for you to take action. Okay. And be about that action when you receive this information. You have the Chariot card here. It is saying that now you are in control, the bringing balance into your life, uh, with this. There is some heartache, It feels like I feel like it's more of frustration when it comes in. Um the Ace of Cups. It's time to fill your cup back up. It's time for you um to start to heal yourself. I also feel like you cannot be listening to those negative thoughts that's coming through. Once again, you are in your head, love, and you are definitely is listening to that negative talk. Okay, don't be listening to the negative talk. Don't listen to that pessimism. Let it go. Cleanse yourself from that. All right, you are being recognized for what you do, and this is the Six of Wands. You are definitely coming out of the trenches and coming into something brand new. And you are definitely, this is another victory card because and it's right up under the Page of Swords. So I also feel like the information that you are going to receive is definitely that information that is going to get you out of what was such a struggle. All right, and it's almost like people are going to follow you with that information. The Two of Wands, that's that action card right up under the Knight of Swords, clarifying that to say be about that action, start to be productive in your goals. The Three of Wands, time to plan for your future, love. Look at the bigger picture here. And it's time to take a risk. I mean, this spirit here with this child spirit, I mean, it is so heavy right now. I don't even know how to respond because this is the first time like a child has came to me and is getting my attention. But it is saying, I feel like this spirit is saying it's they are safe. They're not, in anything that's, if you was wondering about them or whatever, it is, they are being well taken care of. So much so, like, I feel like this child wants me to pick them up and hold them. It's like it keeps pulling at my arm. It wants attention. So it is definitely this spirit is loved so much right now. And I believe who Don picked up is they are with that spirit as well. Like they are together. And it's so crazy that you picked up a female spirit and I picked up the child over here.
That's cool. That's very cool.
That's cool as
It is. It
it
is.
got cold in your house. I got
Mhm.
warm only right here at my elbow. Like
Yeah.
if I am holding a child in my hands,
Yeah.
like, and it's only warm like right here
The head would be. Yeah.
where the head would be.
Yeah. Nice. 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 Nice.
Right?
Also,
That's the first.
absolutely, Tina. One other thing that's coming through to me is that, again, the with the spirit, I think the message is that they need you to reach out to your aunt. Do you have an aunt still with us? Because apparently there's an aunt who needs to hear from you, an aunt who needs to communicate with you, and I don't think this is an aunt who is here. So I'm guessing that you have an aunt who's still alive, and you need to communicate with that female who is your aunt. Do you have an aunt that's still with you in this world? If you do, let me just put it this way: if you do, and I think you do, because I'm getting the sense that this is what I'm being told is you should reach out to your aunt and have a conversation. She needs you. Somebody, again, an aunt needs you, and it needs you to come have a conversation with them. Okay, so that's about what I'm getting, and I think that's about it. Then, Shawna, we are done for the day. That was it. Done for the day, and it's only 9:38 my time. That's
What? We get to party now.
I know. It's like, what? She says, yes, she does have an aunt. So reach out to your aunt, please. Have a conversation with her. She needs you, and that she needs to have a conversation. That's what I'm going to hear. It's interesting, too, Shawna, when you use by the elbow, last night I was reading, and we read right through the evening. I was alone, but so I read through the evening. And then closer to the end of the evening, I started feeling something bumping my elbow. And I'm like, stop. And so I'm like, stop already. And I kept ignoring it, but not saying much. And then finally, and then it really got obnoxious. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? And then the heat comes on. I'm like, okay, really? That's confirmation that there is a spirit here. And
Yeah.
then when the spirit came in, and then I started talking, and I'm like, okay, this is what it is. And I said, there's a gentleman here. He's about 6 feet tall, brown hair, brown eyes, blah blah blah, and describing him, and then so forth. And then, but nobody owned it. And I'm like, God, this is too real. I mean, the energy is so strong. And I thought it was for the person who I was getting ready to read another person. I thought maybe it was for the previous person, but looking at her little icon picture, and she's African American, and this person is not African American, so it's not brother. And this person was a younger brother, and I guess it could be an adoption situation, but I did not get the energy. I'm like, no. So I'm like, let me go back and see the previous person, whoever, and I'm looking back to see, and it wasn't connecting, and I'm getting ready to be just moving on because I'm like, okay, whatever. And they're like, oh, no, you're not, because the person I'm looking for is my sister, and she's here. And so I'm like, okay. And then finally he tells me the sister's name, and I put it out there. And then the woman speaks up, and she goes, oh, yeah, I have a brother. And I said, did he die in the 80s? And was he 17 when he died? And I asked her about the Panama connection. And she's like, he died in Panama. I'm like, well, that's pretty damn specific. I'm guessing it's the same one. But it was interesting. He came through, and he talked a little bit about, but then he also brought another spirit through who was a family friend. But it all started with that tapping and bothering me.
The elbow.
I know. And I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, it's just a breeze or what? And it's not. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, is there something? And then finally it's like, okay, I'm getting the point. I'm being nudged. And that's how it came to me last night. So it's funny that you're getting that same nudging today.
Yeah.
The same deal.
That was crazy. I mean, it was like a nice little gentle type of, because I was like, am I tripping? I was like, my hair is twisted. So why is, extra hair falling out? You know what I mean? But it was not, it felt like it was right here and then the elbow. And right now, I mean, it's starting to go away now, but it was super warm.
Yeah.
Super warm. And then when you said that, it was like, wait a minute, I just got to chill all over. You got to chill. Like, wait a minute. Hold up.
Exactly. So it comes in strange ways and it goes in strange
ways. It does.
But,
yes, it does. First time for a baby for me.
There you go. I don't think I've ever done a baby before. I can't recall ever having experienced a baby. So I think that was the first for me to watch, even for you to see that. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I was tripping because it makes me question. It made me question, like, am I feeling right? What am I? So it's just like, hold on. But then I'm looking at the cards. I'm like, whatever the 6 is, I don't know what the 6 is, but I know that it's not like a big kid because now 6-year-olds come like right here. You know what I mean? Like they're really tall now, but it had to be, small enough. So,
Super. Well, with that said, we are done. Good night. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Listen to me.
Good night.
Drop the mic. Shawna, it's been wonderful. Great to be with you again. We're not side by side today, but we are still side by side.
No touching. See, I'm not even on. It'd be funny if my hand went over to the next.
Now that would be something. That would be something.
Yes.
Touch-o-vision or something. I don't know. How cool would that be? Anyway, but it was wonderful. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Thanks for watching us. And also don't forget, Shawna will be back on Monday. And we'll be back twice on Monday, I think, right? It's in the morning you're with the readings, and the evening or the afternoon, you're back with your products and your shop.
The boutique. Yes.
There you go. And how can they find you, Shawna?
At goddesspower.net, straight to the website itself, or you can go to Linktree at Divine Goddess Power 888. And there, all the stuff is there. All the links are on there. So just click on one. I'm there.
Absolutely. That makes it so much easier. And for me, it's always Sonoran Mystic Tarot on any of the social media platforms. It's all the same. And if you want to email me, it's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. So again, Sonoran Mystic Tarot everywhere. So if you get it right one place, you'll get it right everywhere else. But most importantly, have a great week. And don't forget go ahead.
New moon ritual tonight.
Yes. And I'll be back on Wednesday evening. Sean and I will be back next Thursday. Yes. And hit that little like button down there. Make sure that you hit that little like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe or follow or whatever. So do it all. Okay. So everybody, with that said, we're out of here. Enjoy your weekend and bring us some feedback. Let us know when we
Yes.
get, again, how your new moon energy affected you, because everybody
Yes.
gets it a different way. So let us know how it affected you. And if you try one of our things, like the bowl or something else, whatever you try, whatever you do ritual wise, let us know how that felt, and let us know what you gained from it. And let me know if you didn't gain something from it. It
Yes.
doesn't work with everybody. Okay.
Right.
Tell Kenny
Right.
Man we said hello.
I will. Well, he's at work, but I will.
Okay.
Or he probably was watching today. Hey,
Could
Dave.
be. So we will talk to you
Tell
all
the
later.
family I said hello as well.
Absolutely, we will do. Take care, everybody. Hey, and Affirmed Wellness, if you go down to Cape Coral, make sure you reach out to Shawna. Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Miss
She knows some
Kim,
cool places
yes.
to go while you're there.
Yeah. I got a list now.
There you go. So y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.